They dragged him into the alleyway up north. Gotta hurry. So as you might expect, these streets are full of Barracuda enemies. These are pretty much the same enemies that we've been fighting this entire time, but we can sidestep them pretty easily. All we really need to do is just kind of make our way into the alley. Come on, bro. And yeah, well... Unfortunate. Well, that was a fun night. Easy to sleep after seeing that, huh? Let's go see Jeff. Let's go have a chat with Jeff. But before we do that, walking around, you can occasionally find the walk and talk. Yeah, dude. I really was because of that murder. So, this was something that was available in the last game, like I alluded to. But in this game, they've decided to make it a little bit more... they've decided to add this additional specific Bond conversation. So in addition to what you have with the walk and talks with your party, where you guys will chat and there may be a little bit of stuff that goes into it, you also have, and this makes up the vast majority of the rest of the conversations, little pink spots that you'll walk around and have conversations with your characters. And all of these conversations fill up that bingo, which if you're able to fill up specific lines, then it basically levels you up to the point where you're able to go to the next Bond conversation. So I'll be saving the conversations for the stream for sure. Jury's out on whether I'll specifically focus, of course, on all of the walk and talks themselves. If we come across them, then we'll we'll see them. If we don't, then we don't. But
hi.
Do you know you can make friends in other ways other than saying hi? You can say hi without a phone.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So,
Aloha.
as she was alluding to, there are certain characters that buying things from will give you your additional bonds. So, buying food and drinks from this store location, in quotes. Will allow us to increase our bond with Kei-san.
Thank you.
And generally, when you do that stuff, you kind of need to do it maybe 3 times. I think 3 purchases should do it. And once you've done that, then you'll max it out with them. As for some other characters, they might ask for something else. And in those situations, a little bit of a chat will be able to get you where you need to go. And so, after a little bit of a chat, they will indicate to you, hey, maybe I want this type of thing for this character. And that will increase your bingo with them. That kind of works the same way with some of the characters you can romance in this game. In the previous game, the romancing was a little bit weak, where the amount of collectibles and the amount of things that you could buy for people were very limited. Mostly flowers, and then more flowers, and then more flowers. Whereas here, there's the assorted cigarettes, there's gift sets from specific stores, and other things that will be present as we make our way through. And for some characters, you just kind of got to give them something. That's why I keep all of this lower food items around, because it can be useful to just give them to characters that are asking for food. Like, honestly, all the energy drinks are pretty much all the food I need, but you collect enough food as you go that it's, it's not a horrible option to be able to kind of stockpile it if you can. But yeah. Oh, P.S. How's Kiryu-san? She asked. But as you can see, with the amount of characters you can friend and that type of stuff, the density of these maps goes up considerably. Friending people is only a thing that's available in Hawaii, by the way. So if you're in any other area, then that's not going to be relevant, and pressing the button won't really do anything. Oh, hey, how's Jeff?
I'll give you $50 for it.
How's it going, pal?
Come on, this is a genuine driver's license. It's got to be worth at least 70.
$50. Take it or leave it. I doubt someone else would even give you the time of day.
This is a really good character model. Oh my god. Like I mentioned before, that like a lot of the white people look busted. I guess this not being a white dude makes him less busted. Lulus. Or Lolos.
ここに持ち込んだ奴がいなかったか。さあ、どうだったかな。
とぼけねえで教えてくれよ。
おいおい、富澤。俺がただで情報を渡すとでも思ってんのか。
Brother。
やっぱダメ？
当たり前だ。金用意してこい。そしたら教えてやるよ。
ということだから金を用意するしかねえな。
いくらくらいあればいいんだ？
まあ相場は30ドルってところかな。値切ればもうちょい負けてくれそうだけど。
結構きついな。どっかで金稼
ぐ。30 bucks is not that bad, Ichi.
でもあの千歳って子に会うためだい。やるしかねえな。ああ、千歳。
I will say though that you earn money in this game at a pretty slow rate, especially losing all of your money going into this chapter. So it did. I think like at this point I was like, how am I gonna get $30? Like literally all the stuff I'm doing right now is not working. And selling, I wasn't really selling stuff at that point either, or didn't really have much that I could sell. Oh no, I forgot about this. Busted.
ホームレスの俺にはよくわかんねえが、姉ちゃんといいことができるサービスなんだろう。この前この近くで寝てた時によ、そのチラシ持った男が電話で女を呼んでたんだ。そしたらさっき言った千歳って女がやってきたってわけさ。オーラがある目立つ子でな、目を奪われちまったよ。聞いたところじゃどうやら。
So they did do this in the previous game as well, and this being kind of a intro into a specific item for us here.
でもなんでこんな有益な情報俺たちにくれるんだよ。
同じ日本人としてのよしみさ。あとジェフってやつ、俺は気に食わねえんだ。あいつが儲かるのも尺だからよ。
ありがとう。おっちゃん、いいやつだな。
いいってことや。うまくいったら今度酒でも恵んでくれや。
ああ、何杯でもごちそうしてやるよ。じゃ、行きますよ。はあ。
Mushy mushy. Ah, come on, you've had this conversation before, pal. You've heard this guy before, man. I don't know what led to Gary Buster Holmes becoming like this meme character, because I swear like in the first two Yakuza games he was taken like kinda seriously, but oh well. Oh well.
名前は春日。場所はジェフってやつのタコストラックの近くだな。あの辺りは悪いですからね。さぞやお困りでしょう。え
But also, I didn't play Yakuza 1 with the actual subtitles. I know she won't be pretty. That's awful. That's an awful thing to say, pal.
ていうか、お宅の千歳さんでお願いしたいんだけども。千歳をご指名ですね。少々お待ちください。 運がいいですねお客様。千歳は一番人気でいつも予約でいっぱいなんですが、今は運よく予定が空いています。
おお、よかった。じゃあ千歳さんでお願いします。
かしこまりました。すぐにそちらに向かわせますのでお待ちください。
なんだって？千歳で指名できました。今すぐ。
Yeah, man.
そうか。だが普通こういうサービスってホテルとかにしか呼べないもんじゃないのか。さあ、どうなんでしょう。待ち合わせ型みたいなやつじゃないですか。外で会って。
I mean, I don't know. I think Ichi would understand this better than you, pal.
詳しいな。よく利用するのか。いやいや、俺一応ソープで。
Like literally, like.
そのくらいは基礎知識というか。
Again, my thought process of like Ichi's like growth as like a quote unquote man being stunted, like the reversal of kind of the way that he would think about these things. He thinks about romantic relationships different than he would think about like a sexual relationship, even if he is interested in a romantic relationship and not in a sexual relationship. But never mind that. It's time for this character, huh? Well, she has the same hairstyle. That's the craziest part about this to me. Like, they literally were just like, we have to do this for a bit. We have to name her Chitose. And we have to give her Chitose's hair. Kiryu, literally Kiryu being like, yeah, dude, like, we stumbled on this. Immediately. I mean, listen. They said, all he said was just, hey, I know a Chitose. A lot of cats are known by that name.
こんなにパワフルじゃないっつうか。
チェンジですか？千歳、悲しいです。
いや、チェンジとかそういう問題じゃなくて、千歳さんは何も悪くないんですけど。おい、てめえらさっきから騒がしいんだよ。むしゃくしゃするせい。ぶん殴ってやる。
But yeah, I mean, this exact thing happened in Yakuza 7, except we had Gary instead of her. But this is our introduction into our summons in this game, which are referred to as pound mates or delivery help. I genuinely wonder where it's like, hey, delivery service desk. I genuinely wonder why they were like, yeah, delivery help is not what we're gonna call this, but I guess it's delivery help, maybe, I think is kind of what it like is directly referred to as. And maybe they were like, that doesn't look like it should. So what's nice about this game is, unlike most of the other ones, unlike the previous one, this summon does not take a turn. But anyway, let's see it here. Common Rider ass pose. So what's interesting is that, oh wait, no, some of these take turns. So for all of the things that take turns, actually, they are all summons where you bring in a character that becomes an additional part of your party for a certain amount of turns. So you can see there, we have 2 additional turns of Chitose Buster Holmes here helping us out. And the characters have their own unique abilities that they use, that they just use over and over and over again. The only limitation with these characters is that their damage does not scale up with the challenges that you might face. So it is something where you'll definitely want to try and focus on getting more of these as time goes on. I think, I can't speak to this fully, but I do think that because I do keep all of my summons from the game that I played previously. So even if we do the side missions, I'm going to assume that there's not much that we have to go off of there. But expect to see me using summons because for the ones that bring in a character, it can be useful to have an additional character when you're down a member of your team. Or for the ones that like are actually like full-on summons like they were in the previous game, it allows you to retain a turn, especially after dealing a bunch of damage to them. They did indicate there that there is a with or without benefits to each character that you summon. You gain the ability to summon with benefits after you've summoned a certain amount of times. You basically put in money and then it summons it. That poster is crazy, though. It absolutely looks like it's like a sex thing. Like, I don't know. But yeah, I have,
Yo.
Hi.
So that's kind of interesting, where I think I did that, I don't think I had the cash at the time, but even now it's like, hey, we want to make sure that you are still able to do the game as needed, so...
Nah.
Aloha Beach.
多いなハワイ。一日にもたくさんいたけど、それよりもたくさんいるかも。
鶏も多いし、日本とは鳥。
Oh, hey. I think I screwed that up when I played this originally too, but oh well. No big deal. Anyway, Aloha Beach. The good news about these talking section, these walk and talks, is that they're harder to interrupt in this game now. They were super easy to interrupt before. if you tried to pick anything up, if you fell off of something or got hit by a car, like, it was really easy to interrupt them. Oh, hello. Oh, I always hate fighting these guys, too. So as you can see, when you get AoEs, it will show you the full area of effects, which is really, really nice. It'll also show if it bounces an enemy. Like, overall, I mentioned this before, but this game is very, very good in terms of kind of being able to give you all you need RPG-wise. Because it tells you, like, everything that you need to know going in to an attack that you might deal or something that you might want to hit them with. Oh, almost got him. And this should do it. Alright, we're starting to actually level up a little bit too, which is interesting. So yeah, in the previous game that would interrupt and you have to go back over and start again. I can't lie, it does seem like it would be fun to start a band. I played drums very briefly in high school. Like, I had a friend who was very musically inclined and was in a band. And so that was like hey, let's, wow. I can't get run over to save my life in this game. That's ridiculous. Like, that's legitimately ridiculous. Some Tarner. This is what I was hoping to get when I last came over to the beach, by the way. So we can get in here and explore some. Oh, I will say they don't do this as often as I feel like they could, but it is pretty neat that they have a few of these where they're like, hey, Ichi's the only character that actually does the side missions, so the other characters are going to excuse themselves in some way. Oh my god. The Akira slide. Classic.
マジか。俺はカスが一番。金がないので働かせてくれ。頼む。いいねいいね。目的が明確でいいね。そして数ある企業の中からここを選ぶセンス。クレイジーで素晴らしい。
Crazy.
合格だ一番君。うちでバイト。
Love characters like this, legitimately.
いいのか？なあ、体もムキムキで体力ありそうだし、何よりうちは諸事情あって人手が足りないからね。犬でも猿でも虫でも何でも大歓迎、即採用さ。そうか。そいつはどうも。よし、じゃあ早速仕事をしてもらおうかな。うっす。ところで仕事ってどういう？
So this, in my opinion, is the greatest side mission that I think they have ever created. Like, this is a serious highlight.
なるほど。自転車で早くたくさん弁当を届けりゃいいんだな。自転車はホームレス時代の缶拾いで慣れてんだ。任せてくれ。そいつは頼もしい。だがうちの会社には早く多くに加えてもう一つ給料が上がる方法があるんだ。給料が上がる方法？なんだそれ。教えてくれよ。それはな、クレイジーに運ぶと。
Crazy!
クレイジーに運ぶ？なあ、うちはクレイジーイーツだからね。クレイジーに運ぶ。それは見せる配達をするということだ。
Crazy is captivating is an incredible slogan. Incredible.
配達員がジャンプしたり回転したりしていたら周りの人は見ていて楽しいだろう。
Screaming is amazing. I mean, honestly, this is like an incredible. This is an incredible couple of sentences this man is saying here. I think if you took a shot for every time this man said crazy, you'd probably like die. You'd die before the end of this cutscene. You'd be sloshed at least. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
そんな紙配達ができる唯一のプロ集団、それがクレイジーイーツなのさ。
Nah, relax, Kasuga. It's fine.
そこは保険とか入ってるし、客も理解した上で注文。
Food insurance.
細かい設定とかは気にしなくていい。とにかく。
Can you insure pizzas? Can you insure sandwiches? I understand. Yeah, I realized that, like, literally, it's like this man has been speaking so much English at this point. Ichi is like, yeah, alright, okay. So as you can see, there's a little bit of a interesting capacity to this. Kind of a crazy taxi vibe. But definitely its own thing. Yahoo! So the goal is simple. Do as many tricks and flips as you can, deliver the food, and make the money. All the while, there are hazards and other things that you may have to experience as you go, but we're not seeing too much of that quite yet. But I think this might just be because it's the tutorial / early stage, so we're not going to be seeing as much as we might. So once you've cleared quota, you officially get a C rank. But we're not satisfied with that, are we? We want more. We want way more. So we're not just gonna go real crazy. We're gonna get super crazy with it. We're gonna climb! Die jump! So yeah, there are 2 of those on each map. What am I saying each map? It's literally just this. Like... But yeah, there are 2 of those that you can go on, which can give you a little bit of extra money if you're able to pull it off properly. But yeah, the idea is, one of the real tactics in this is that your startup allows you to get 1 free move without and as long as you don't mess it up, you're able to kind of just make it, like... But you really can just do these flips over and over. As long as you are in motion, you'll never botch them. Fever time, yeah. Yeah, as I'm sure you can tell, I've played these games before. I'm quite familiar with how to make a crazy delivery. Oops. So I got an S. Make a little bit extra money as I go. I didn't note too much in relation to kind of how some of this extra stuff works here, but you also have the energy drinks, which give you the opportunity to stay in extreme. Basically boost yourself instantly and go. Should be able to get this last one. Yep. Maybe one more? No, not quite, but I'm doing pretty damn good. So as you succeed, you get delivery points, and you can max out your rank, which gives you a additional stat, which gives you additional points whenever you complete something. So I mean, the idea is simple. Like, after you've completed these, you can go ahead and buy things from this guy, which I think are mostly... I actually don't remember what you could buy from him. I know you could get a blueprint from him for something later, and I know that you could get like a color of something for your Segway, but or Street Surfer. But most of the rest of the stuff I'm not familiar with.
でも上達すればするほど楽しくなるし、もらえるお金も増える。頑張って最強にクレイジーな高級鳥になってくれ。そうだ、これは俺たちの仲間入りした記念だ。受け取っておいてくれ。ありがとう。これからよろしくな、チャーリーさん。こちらこそ。
Charlie, thank you.
Let's crazy!
So Charlie's been added to our pound mates here. But yeah, I mean, we have way more than $30, but it's always good to be able to pull something like that off. Gives us a free pound mate who actually deals fire damage, and it also allows us to get access to a really great side mission, which from what I've seen of the next Yakuza game that's coming out, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii, they made a new track for Crazy Delivery there. So that should be really fun to kind of see how that all plays out. But for now, we can take the taxi. I really think I was struggling, honestly. Like, I wasn't using the taxis because I was making that little money. Which, to be fair, this is your first big opportunity to really make money. And a lot of the stuff that you might want to spend money on prior to that is like, hey, man, you want armor and you want food and you want stuff that's going to be like useful for you in fights. Hey, Jeff. Don't roll it up like that. It's $30. That's like, I don't know. That's nothing. If someone gave me $30, I don't know. I don't know how I'd feel. I wouldn't feel for much.
じゃあパスポートはここに。いや、あの姉ちゃんはパスポートを売りに来たんじゃねえ。あんたのパスポートで第5地区に入れるか聞きに来たんだ。第5地区？
バラクーダのアジトのことだ。
バラクーダって昨日のあいつらか。
第5地区は川向こうにある不法占拠地帯だ。周囲はフェンスでガチガチに囲まれてて、見張りも厳重だ。よそ者が立ち入れる場所じゃねえよ。
そこに俺のパスポートで入るってのはどういうことだ。あそこには面白いルールがあってな。第5地区に入りたきゃ観光客からパスポートを奪ってこいって言われるんだ。パスポート？何のためだよ。あそこを仕切ってるバラクーダのしのぎが偽造パスポートだからだ。本物のパスポートは偽造品の材料として欠かせねえ。実は俺がここで買い取った盗品パスポートもバイヤーを経由してバラクーダに流れてる。The Barracuda.
Sorry, that will be relevant later.
そういうこと。だからあのお姉ちゃんはあんたから盗んだのを使おうって考えたんだろう。女一人で第5地区に近づくなんて相当リスキーだからな。事前に俺んとこに確認に来たんだろう。なるほどね。でもなんで千歳はあんな場所に行こうなんて思ったんだ。
So no big deal.
ま、パスポートは諦めな。第5地区に渡っちまったら取り返す術はねえ。パスポート取り戻すのもあるけどよ。それ以上にあの子に用があるんだ。
Just she's gone to the ninth circle of hell, basically.
会いたかったらあんたたちも第五地区に行くしかねえんじゃねえか。
バカ言え。あんなとこ死にに行くようなもんだ。
いや、茜さんが何者かに追われてるか、もしかするととっ捕まってるかもしれねえ状況だ。千歳からなんとか手がかりを聞き出して。
第五地区に入る方法は他にないのか。
なくはねえけど、パスポート盗む方がよっぽど楽だぜ。
あるのか、聞かせてくれ。
さっきも言った通り、第五地区はフェンスと監視でガチガチに固められてる。けどな、月に一度警察の
Oh no, we hate those.
警察が
第五地区の治安状況確認ってのが名目だが、実際の
Guess the mission's over. Although
中で起きてる犯罪やら何やらは全部知らんぷりで帰ってくる。
again, this game straight up being like, yeah, American police suck is like every turn. It's pretty awesome.
月一の巡回に同行できるかもしれないってことか。
くそ、よりによって警察かよ。
ああ、お前は顔を見せない方がいいだろう。交渉ごとには俺が立つ。
俺はローマンにとってもリスキーな話だ。おまけに奴はとことん金に汚くてよ、5万ドルはせびってくるぜ。
5万ドル
A jerk off. What the hell?
500万円かよ。
それもキャッシュでだ。お前らにそんな金はねえだろ。ローマンに会うだけ時間の無駄さ。
いや、会わせてくれ。
なんだ、あんたそんな大金持ってるのか。
何事も交渉次第だ。
あんたが何者かは知らねえが、まあ会いに行くだけ行ってみな。ローマンは第五地区の近くにあるダイヤモンドヘッドってバーで毎晩飲んでる。
わかった。
おい、マジで行くのかよ。
Yeah, man. We gotta do it.
なあおい、待てよ。
どうした。
悪いことは言わねえ。第五地区に行くのはマジでやめとけ。あのバラクーダのアジトなんだぞ。死にに行くようなもんだ。
危険なのは分かってる。だが俺たちにはあまり時間がない。第五地区に乗り込むのが一番の近道ならそうするまでだ。
ああ、それによ、別に喧嘩売りに行くわけじゃねえ。あの千歳って子を探して。
It is what it is,
うま
pal.
くやりゃバラクーダとのトラブルも避けられるかもしれねえだろう。
だからその考えが甘すぎだってんだよ。
俺らはよそ者だからよ。バラクーダのヤバさをよく分かってねえのかもしれねえ。でもどうしたい。その様子はそれだけじゃねえみてえだ。なんかあったのか、バラクーダと。よかったら話聞かせちゃくれねえか。力になれるかもしれね
ああ、そうだな。それによかったらなんて言ってるが、こうなったこいつのしつこさはもう分かってんだろ。
そういうこと言います？
あまり楽しい話じゃねえし、短くも済まねえからな。もう何年も前のことだけどな。
Anyway, time for a little bit of info on why he is so gun shy.
タクシーのうんちゃんだったのか。
稼ぎはしょぼいけど、それでも楽しくやってた。惚れた女がそばにいてくれて、もうすぐ子供も授かろうってんだからな。思えばあれが俺の人生のピークだった。
家族がいたのか。
マリーって言ってな、そりゃあいい女だった。 あんたらに合わせてやりたかったよ。彼女が妊娠6ヶ月になるかどうかって頃だ。俺らの家に警官たちが押しかけてきたんだ。逮捕状持ってな。
逮捕状？
俺があるタクシーを襲って乗ってた会社の社長から大金を強奪したんだとよ。
何？
当然事実無根だ。なのに次から次へと目撃者が出てくる。裁判の結果は懲役5年。弁護士に言わせりゃ無罪を主張してたら15年は出られないってことだった。
じゃあ罪を認めたのか？
やり手弁護士を雇うような金はねえ。認めて5年かごねて15年かって選択肢しかなかった。悪夢ってのはまさにあのことだ。貧乏人のささやかな生活があれよあれよという間にぶっ壊れていった。なんで俺がこんな目にあったのか。それが分かったのは無所に入った後だ。俺と似た経緯でぶち込まれた奴らが他にも何人かいてよ。話を聞いたんだ。
おめえ以外にも？
ああ、そいつらが言うにはバラクーダのボスが
Yeah.
自分らの犯罪を無関係な人間にかぶせてるってんだ。目撃証人を何人もでっち上げて。
So this is a classic here,
さっきタコス屋のジェフが
where we not only do we introduce a new character in the franchise, but we introduce a new villain that is like connected to that character in a way where they want them to. They're despicable for screwing over one of these new characters.
刑務所に入ってから一度だけ面会に来てくれてな。腹の子は流産しちまったってよ。あんだけのストレスにさらされたんだ。無理もね。きっとろくに飯
And
も
yeah,
取らなかったんだろうし。
one of it is definitely
肌はボロボロで
killing your girlfriend. Like,
俺がこんな目にあったせいでよ。マリーとはそれっきりだ。無償出た時にはもう行方がわからなくなってた。せめてどっかで健康にいてくれりゃいいんだが。あまり楽しい話じゃねえって言ったろ。あいにくまだ続きがある。無償出てすぐ俺は第5地区の近くにある高級レストランを監視し始めた。
レストラン？
そこがバラクーダのボス行きつけの店って話を無償で聞いてたんだ。有り金はたいて銃も手に入れた。
復讐か？
マリー、それに生まれるはずだった願望の仇だ。幸いボスの面は割れてた。どれぐらい待ったか。ついにその時が来た。無所の中で何べんも思い描いた光景だった。俺は群がる手下をかき分けて奴の顔面に鉛玉をありったけぶち込むはずだった。なのに実際の俺は体が震えて一歩も足を踏み出せなかった。想像してたよりもずっと護衛は手薄だった。やろうと思えばできたんだ。奴は上機嫌に俺のすぐそばを通り過ぎてったんだ。なのにできなかった。俺はただの腰抜けだった。
だからこそお前は今生きている。もし撃っていたら間違いなくその場で殺されてた。開きにされてな。
ああ、おかげでこんな惨めな様を晒してる。
I feel for this man. Legitimately. Like Tomizawa being a brand new character that's introduced in this franchise that already has a lot of characters, and in this sort of sub part of the franchise that already has a lot of beloved characters with Ichiban's group, like, you have to make an impact very quickly. And yeah, this is making an impact for me. Hope it does for a lot of other people as well.
どうだ、バラクーダのヤバさも俺のクソさもさすがに伝わったろ。
ああ、バラクーダは相当ヤバい連中だってことがよく分かった。そうだな。 警察とつながっているのも厄介だ。
ですね。でもおめえがクソだって見解にはちょいと意義ありだ、富澤。おめえはクソでも腰抜けなんかでもねえ。だってあの病と手切る決断できたじゃん。
Hell yeah.
あん時だっておめえは死ぬかもしれなかった。
You're the best.
でも
I love you, man.
あれはお前らに当てられて。
当てられようがなんだろうが決めたのはおめえ自身だよ。あ、強盗はクソだぜからな。そこは間違えんなよ。そんだけつれえ目にあったんならもうバラクーダと関わりたくねえって気持ちはよくわかる。でもよ、おめえが今の生き様をみっともなく思ってんなら前向いて生きるためにきっちりけじめつける。
And there it is. This game's plot being very much a thing where it's like the goal is to start over. Even if everything in your life has fallen apart, as long as you're still alive, you can start over. It's probably one of the most interesting kind of little things here. Like, everything gets taken from characters, everything gets like messed up and terrible for characters, and yet you can still start over. You just need Ichi's help, and hopefully Kiryu's help. Kiryu just standing there.
ああ、お互いいいことずくめだ。悪い話じゃないと思うぜ、富澤。
それでうまいこと乗せたつもりかよ、大君。バラクーダのヤバさは説明した。それでもあんたら行くってんだな。
あ
あ、分かったよ、もう行くよ。お前らみたいなお人よし、俺がいねえとすぐバラクーダの餌食だ。
ああそう来なくっちゃな。
頼りにしてるぜ、富澤。
ああ、じゃあ改めて行こうぜ。まずはローマンの野郎からだ。
頼もしい仲間ができたな。
Yeah.
富澤のためにもやってやりましょうや。
Again, that kind of note where it's like, hey, you know, Kiryu was never really that good at
Aloha.
being a leader. He was never really that good at being someone who could, like, genuinely direct people. You know, obviously he left the crime. He became the leader of the Tojo clan, and then he left the Tojo clan right after. Like, it's all very much one of those things where it's like, hey, man, you know, this is a guy who did not have much going on, you know? Did not have much that he wanted to do. And seeing someone who is willing to kind of back people, even in spite of themselves, is it's got to be kind of inspiring in some way.